Alright, so I just finished up in a thrift store right now, and for today's video I thought I would do for you guys an inside look at my fall capsule wardrobe and how I go about putting that together, the steps I take to figuring out what I should include, what I shouldn't, and all that good stuff. So before I get into what I found at the thrift store today, I want to get into sort of the philosophy of why I love capsule wardrobing and why I think it's such a great idea and why it just makes the world a better place. So for one, first and foremost, I find it to be a really great creative challenge. I find it to be a really great creative challenge because you're limiting yourself to a certain amount of items of clothing in your capsule wardrobe. I think traditionally when it was originally started, it was 30 items and that included accessories and everything like that. Nowadays, you can make your capsule wardrobe whatever that looks like. So if you need 100 pieces in order to feel functional, then go for it. If you need 50, awesome. If you are an extreme minimalist and you think I only need 10, okay, you do you. For me, I always enjoy the creative challenge of just seeing how compact I can make my closet. From a practical standpoint, we live in 1,600 square feet now. We don't have a very large closet, and so I want clothes that will fit into my closet, but also not overwhelm me when I go to pick out my outfit each day. The second reason I love capsule wardrobing is that it saves me a ton of money. Today, I spent I want to say $20, and I got 3 shirts, a pair of jeans, and then I also did buy some mason jars for my kitchen, but that's something separate. So the mason jars, there was 6 of them for $3, so what, I spent like $17 on basically what could be 4 different outfits. And also with capsule wardrobing, the goal is to buy quality clothes that will last you a long time. And so a lot of what is in my closet is stuff that I've already had for several years, and so not having to go out and buy new things all of the time. Another way to ensure that you're not buying so many clothes all of the time is to invest in staple pieces. Today I invested in some basic t-shirts. So I got sort of a beige shirt, a white gray shirt, and then a dark gray shirt, and then this shirt that I'm wearing now actually is what I thrifted earlier in the week, and it's more of like a sweater material. If you invest in pieces that are classic and timeless, you'll be able to use them for several years and just accessorize them with either jewelry or cardigans or fun looking shoes or earrings, whatever. The third reason I like capsule wardrobing so much is that it's very gentle on the environment. Right now, the fast fashion industry is second only to the oil industry in terms of being one of the world's largest polluters. This is because it takes a lot of resources to make clothes. You're having to use a lot of water. You've got all of these factories and production lines set up. Not to mention, a lot of our fast fashion comes from overseas, from countries and places where there might not be very fair labor laws, and so you're also putting a strain on the individuals who are making your clothes. I think it's important to always vote with your dollar, and if you are going to buy clothes new, definitely do a ton of research on the brand. Look into their standards for ethical production, how sustainable the company is willing to be when they manufacture their clothing. I'll leave a link to a blog post that I'm doing in conjunction with this that has some great recommendations for ethical, sustainable clothing lines if that is kind of the direction you're wanting to head in. Maybe you don't like the idea of thrifting or reusing and you love buying new clothes. At least you can make a vote with your dollar and say, hey, I want things to be done this way. So that was my little PSA. I won't overload this video too much with that. Now I just want to get into really quick sort of how I get myself prepared for my capsule wardrobe. So the first thing I'm going to do to prepare for my capsule wardrobe is sort through all of my current clothes. I start by taking everything I own out of my closet and laying it on my bed, and then I put them into different categories, so t-shirts, sweaters, pants, etc. Okay, so I haven't officially started sorting through all of my fall clothes yet, but I have my spring clothes that I know I'm not going to wear anymore for the rest of the season. I have them here in this just like regular plastic bin. And there were a few items I already know that I'm going to kind of do away with. And so these pants here, they no longer fit me. So I'm going to go to Madewell and see if I can exchange them for a brand new pair. Or I will just try and sell them and get a new pair at the thrift store. These are my Goodwill donate pile because they're just kind of, you know, raggedy, or they're not really a name brand or anything like that. They're just like clothes that I've had for a long time, but I don't really enjoy wearing them anymore, and so I'm just gonna get them out of my closet. And then this dress over here I laid aside, even though it's still kind of summery spring. The weather here in Texas is still kind of warm, so I'm leaving this out of the pile for now, just so that if I do have something that calls for a summery dress until, you know, it starts getting cold here, I'll have this that I can pull out and wear. So I've made some piles. These are just like tank tops, pants, and leggings. I've got long sleeve. There's one dress under here, but these are all long sleeve. And then over here are just a ton of t-shirts. I have one scarf. And then this is either winter or my husband's things. So I'm gonna put that in a different bin that I will go through once it's officially winter time here and do my capsule wardrobe off of that. So now that I have laid each item of clothing out into its own specific category, I'm gonna go through and take out all of the hangers and then start sorting through even further to see what I wanna add to my sell donate piles. When I do this, I make sure to hold each item very Marie Kondo style, and I ask myself some questions. Does this bring me joy? Is this something I love wearing? Is it practical? Do I wear it often? Do I get excited about wearing it? When was the last time I wore this? I had so many clothes. I always assumed that I didn't own that much, but now seeing all of the empty hangers here, it's really eye-opening how easy it is to accumulate stuff. So I did my first edit of what I currently have. I'm 100% keeping this dress, so I'm gonna put that back in the closet. These pants, I'm about 80% certain on. So for example, I definitely wanna keep this pair of pants and the one below it. But this black pair and this sort of traditional denim pair, I'm not in love with them anymore, but I might keep them until I can find replacements, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna probably write on my list that I'll show you guys in a minute that I want a pair of black skinny jeans and that I want a pair of boyfriend jeans. These just don't fit me the way they used to because I bought them before I had kids, and so I'm gonna hold on to them until I can find replacements just so I have something to wear, but these two pieces probably will not be in my closet. Over here, I don't have a whole lot of tank tops. I just have like this spaghetti strap white tank, then a classic gray and black. I've had these for years also. I try to keep these staple pieces always in my closet. It just comes in handy because you can easily add layers to this. So just throw on a cardigan or put them underneath one of the button-ups that's maybe not as thick when it starts to get colder for an extra layer of warmth, things like that. And then for this pile, I feel like I've got pieces here that I really love, but I've got a lot, and some of them are duplicates. Like I have 2 black sweaters, so I'm gonna have to decide, do I really need 2 black sweaters, or can I part with one of them so that I can have room in my closet for something else? But I decided to donate. I have like a chambray shirt here that I also bought before I had kids, and it no longer fits me the same, so I put that in my sell pile so that I could see if I could find something to replace it. As you can tell, I have another striped shirt in here, so I actually had two of the same kind of shirt in my closet. I kept the one that I liked the most and I put the other in my sell pile. I was able to get a lot of my t-shirts pared down. So this one, I won't show you what it looks like, but it's for my son's school. It's got like the school logo on it, so I'm keeping that for school events. This shirt, it doesn't fit me that well, but I just love it so much and I feel so good when I wear it, so I'm keeping it. And then here I've got like a shirt that says Book Nerd on it, and I just have always loved this shirt, even though it's all worn and probably could use to be replaced, but I'm keeping it because I still love it. So these for sure I'm keeping. This pile here, those are all athletic shirts, so I don't know why I had them hanging in my closet. I need to put those in my dresser with my workout clothes. And then these shirts I still love, but I probably won't be wearing out. They're just t-shirts that I've collected over the years. So I do like sleeping in t-shirts during the winter months, so I might keep those just as pajamas. I haven't decided yet. Once I've gone through that process, I will then make a list of items that I'm either missing or wanting to add to my capsule wardrobe. I like to use things like Pinterest or Instagram for inspiration. Even though I talk about having classic timeless pieces, I also do enjoy staying up to date with trends and trying out new fashion trends that are popular right now. So once I've made that list, I will then go thrifting first to try and find the pieces that are missing. And if I can't find anything from my local thrift store, then I will go and I will purchase from an ethical store online, or I will go to my local Madewell store. And I'll do the same process for sorting through my clothes and figuring out what I need in my capsule wardrobe. I do this every season. I don't just do this once a year. I'll do it every fall, winter, spring, and summer. Now that I've showed you the method, I will go ahead and show you a few of my favorite outfits that I plan on wearing this fall. The temperatures are still 90 degrees here in Texas and it's October, but pretty soon the cold weather will hit and I will start to be able to wear more cardigans and sweaters. And so you can look forward to seeing that more in my winter capsule wardrobe. The first outfit I'm going to show you is one that I can already tell is going to be my most worn of the fall season. It's the shirt that I'm wearing right now in the car as I'm speaking to you, but I also have paired it with these semi-high-waisted jeans that I found at the thrift store. They're H&M brand. They fit me perfect. Even though I have gone up a size since having kids, I feel like it makes me feel slim and confident and just really comfortable in my own skin. The second outfit I'm going to show you guys includes the same pair of pants. I often will wear my pants several days in a row, just FYI, unless my kids get me dirty or I spill something on myself. And the shirt that I'm pairing it with is a simple mustard colored striped shirt that I wore a ton last year. It was one of my favorites. It will probably be one of my favorites again this fall. It's warm enough for the slowly cooling temperatures here in Texas, but still cool enough for those days when it's 80 plus degrees outside, which it's October and we're still hitting that and some. The third outfit I'm going to show you guys is a striped dress that I also wore a lot last year. I love it because it's got these cute little ruffled sleeves. It covers most of my arms, so if it's a bit cooler outside, I don't feel too breezy. You could also easily add like a really chunky cardigan on top of this, or maybe even some leggings underneath, and it would still look really cute. My fourth favorite outfit is one that I have been wearing since the spring, and it's a J. Crew dress that I got at a thrift store this year. I'm still wearing it now because just yesterday the temperature was 98 degrees. But again, I could easily add like a nice shawl or heavy wooled scarf or maybe a chunky cardigan if I could find one with sleeves big enough. And the last outfit I'm going to show you is a true traditional fall outfit. So if any of you watching are from up north or from a colder climate, this one would probably be most relevant to you. It's a striped shirt. I'm a big fan of just the simple white and black striped shirt with a pair of leggings or a dark colored pair of jeans. This top is from Old Navy. I also thrifted it. It's super comfy. It's very soft, and you can add layers underneath it if you need extra warmth, or you can roll the sleeves up if the day gets a little bit warmer. I'm going to be pairing most of my outfits this year with these pair of flats that I found from Universal Thread. They're very comfy, and I think that it's an easy way to elevate or make casual an outfit depending on what you're wearing. I hope that this video gave you some inspiration, motivation, or maybe just answered some questions you might have about a capsule wardrobe and how to get started with doing one. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my channel. And don't forget to check out that blog post below because I'm going to have some great links for different resources as far as how to do a capsule wardrobe there. Thanks again for watching my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!